Okay guys, I'm gonna try to film a get ready with me or something because we have family pictures today, which we never take. So I figured I might as well try to film it and see how it goes. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm just gonna figure it out as we go here. So that was just MAC Skin Softening Lotion. So just spray that all over my skin before I start. It helps smooth out your fine lines, hydrate a little bit without making it like greasy. Because what I usually lotion my face with, if I can pick it up, hand lotion. That's right, my face is dry as the desert. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. So I'm using ColourPop's Brow Boss, I think, or something, whatever their brow pencil is called. I'm going to use mostly ColourPop today just because I want to see how it turns out in photography, and the best way to do that is to see what it looks like in a picture. So my friend Heather Massey Photography, she is going to be taking our pictures as per usual. She always does our pictures. They always like we get them done, but like I just said, we don't usually get them done. But she did our wedding, and she did our pictures when Audrey was first born, and then she did pictures of kids first when Trevor was first born. That's about the extent of our pictures for the past 5 years. My family never did pictures though, so it's not really strange to me. Alright, I'm gonna use the ColourPop brow color, like the dip brow style. And tip for this one, it's very creamy, so you definitely like put it on your brush and then wipe it off in the lid. And I just draw above my eyebrow because I have no eyebrows, or very minimal, very little eyebrows, and then I fill it in. And then I'll set it down with shadow too. So then I'm just gonna take, pretty sure it's Anastasia. Good enough. Okay, then I'm taking ColourPop No Filter Concealer in medium 22 and a Morphe M421. And I'm just going to clean up under the brow here. I always like to lay it down first and then scoot it up closer to the brow so I don't have that thick line of concealer right under my brow. I don't know how people get rid of that, but I always seem to have a weird line if I don't do that. And then I'll take the concealer and also, see if it doesn't go above. Alright, brows are done. Then I'm just going to take MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Put that all over my eyelid. Bring it up to my brow bone. I really like this one shadow. So we're going to start with this one, I'll put the names of everything on the screen somewhere while I'm using them, because I'm not really taking the time to pull them out right now and tell you what they are. I think I picked this one right here. Same brush, Morphe M573, fluffy. Just tapping the very tip into it and then putting it on the outer corner. Blending it into the crease. Then I'm going to take this shimmery color right here on a, I think it's Makeup Geek is the one I want. Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to pack it on there, and then I'm actually going to spritz it with Fix Plus. I'm going to put that right in the center of the eyelid. I'm going to take Morphe M507, little pointed tapered blending brush, and this color down here. I'm going to put that on the inner corner and kind of overlap it into the middle. You can hear children crying. There. My mom is watching them downstairs so I can get ready. She's going to come with us. So, because it's pretty cold out and we'll probably be taking jackets on and off, or maybe I'll just bring a blanket and just wrap that around them as we walk around. So we're going to Green Lane Park, just like everyone else does around here. Probably hit that bridge that everyone hits. Maybe we'll take some out back at our house, I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna deepen down the outer corner with this one right here. So I just put some, I just like tap my brush into it, and then I'm just gonna place it on the outer corner. With like a Morphe M433. It has, it actually has some of the crease shadow on it from yesterday, because I don't clean my personal brushes that often. Pretty lazy when it comes to that. And then I'm just going to go back with this fluffy one, the M441. I don't even know if I use this one yet. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to blend out the top shadow just a little bit more. And then I'll probably use setting powder. Yeah, I'm going to use the No Filter setting powder because I don't have a light enough eyeshadow for what I want the top to be like. So, where's the lid? Just going to clean up right under the brow first. Then I'm going to take it on a clean, fluffy brush. This is a Morphe R37. I'm just going to buff that up there too. There. Soft. Okay, let's try to do eyeliner on camera here. So for eyeliner, I always use the MAC 263, and I think I heard that it's discontinued, which I don't know why, but it's a really small angle brush, really skinny. I always use MAC Chromoline Black. So I'm just gonna load up my brush here. Give this a whirl. And there's one. Good enough. Usually not too picky with my wings, as long as they're black. And then I would always recommend cleaning off your brush in between, because they start to dry out and build up, and the thicker your brush is, the harder it is. So let's try again. If you want me to do a video like just on how I do my wing liner, because I always do wing liner, let me know. Leave me a comment or something and I'll make one. But I feel like there's already so many videos. There's already so many videos that show you how to do winged liner, so you still can't get it down, let me know. And I'll make another one. Okay, good enough. This one's always a little bit higher than this one because I go off the bottom of my lash line and my eyes aren't even. I don't care enough. Never really makes that much of a difference. So, okay. Back out of this a little bit. Okay. Alright, so let's go on to the face. The face usually doesn't take me long at all. I am going to contour and highlight the foundation, or I guess contour and foundation at the same time. Do I want to prime my skin? I guess I should. I'm just going to use MAC Smashbox Photo Finish, you know, standard primer, mostly forehead, cheeks, just smooth it down all over, under your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to take two ColourPop foundations. This is light 60 and this is dark 175. I'm going to start with dark. And it's going to be dark and it's going to be orange. It's going to look really funny. So I'm going to spray my brush with MAC Fix Plus. I'm using the ColourPop F4. So first I put some on my hand and now I'm like dabbing off the excess. This doesn't have to be really clean. It doesn't have to look really good. It just has to be on there. Kind of blend it out. Make sure you put some, get just a hair down at the bottom. I look like I'm in drag makeup or something. It looks funny, but it works. Okay, so that's done. Now we're our orange. You're probably looking at me like I'm ridiculous. Don't care. My sponge is still kind of wet from yesterday, so we'll just re-wet it with Fix Plus. I'm gonna now do the light foundation. Do like, let's see if we need more. And I'm also gonna use the ColourPop F16 foundation brush. So we're just gonna, you know, apply it here. Basically everywhere that we haven't applied the other one. And I will use the foundation like this to cut that bottom line, see? Kind of take it away. But I'm gonna blend it out anyway, so it's not that crucial to really cut it. Or it's not like gonna leave like a harsh line, it is kind of crucial to cut it. You don't want it to be crazy. So, and then I'll brush on top of that. Then you blend. Did you guys, I'm sure you did, when those, like that tag, like so and so does my voiceover or whatever, and there was like a dad that did his daughter's voiceover, and the entire time she was blending out with her sponge, he was like, and dab, 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 dab. Sometimes that's all I think about. now when I'm doing this. Okay, so probably should have wet my sponge a little bit more, but that's okay. If you feel like it's harder to blend, like you can still see this line here, either wet your sponge more or spray like Fix Plus on it, or primer water, or the Evian like face mist, or you know, anything like wet or whatever, and it'll help. But you kind of want like a little bit of a faded cut, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna conceal. I'm just gonna do the medium 22 again. I'll just throw that right under there. Yeah, that's good. Spray this again because it's not wet enough. And then if you want to, you could like, sometimes I'll take let's just do it, I guess, like a concealer brush, like that, and just run it right under the edge of the wing to really clean it up. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes it's fun, you know, change it up a little bit. And now, I didn't do any mascara yet or anything. I usually do that at the end because I don't like powder and stuff getting in my mascara. Okay. So now that that's all dabbed out, we're just gonna set. I'm just gonna use the ColourPop, what is it, the No Filter setting powder? Yeah. I put it in the lid, so it's kind of hard to show you when it's in the lid. This is Morphe M438. I'm just gonna set under my eye. I don't really like using a sponge on me. I feel like it always gets really crepey looking and dry, so I just like to dust a little bit of setting powder under there. Or sometimes, I don't know if this happens to anybody, but sometimes when I pick it up with the sponge and then put it on my skin, it like makes clumpy powder, and my sponges usually aren't even that wet, so I don't know why it's so clumpy. But then after I lay down my first layer of powder, I spray with Fix Plus and dab it all out, or pack it all in, I should say, just to really seal the powder into my skin. And then I'm gonna use Kat Von D. These two, it's like the two lighter colors from the Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna use MAC. I don't know what brush this is, I can't read it. 136, 138, I don't know. I'm just mixing them together. Putting it mostly towards the outer part of my cheekbone, like by your, I just picked up a dark color, by like your ear. And then up the side of my temple. And then finally up onto the forehead. I don't really like to do, I don't like too much like on the forehead. I feel like sometimes it makes a line on people's faces. And then I'll just do the bottom real quick. And then underneath, I think I'm gonna use this brush. What is this? The R3? Nah. This one? No, maybe I'll use the R3. We'll use the R3. I'm just going to pick up a decent amount of setting powder. Whoa, what's my hair? We're just gonna think my camera's overheating again. Turned off. I didn't see what it said before it turned off, but I'm almost done, so let's try to get it. I guess I'll use, I don't really use blush. Probably mix Melba in this one. I don't know what that one is. I'll look at it later. I don't feel like it right now. Good enough. And we'll do the Hyper Real Glow palette. I think I'm gonna use this, the middle. I don't know what this one's called. There's no names on it. I like this middle, kind of pinkish toned. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Eye Pencil. I like to tight line this part of my eye. Alright, so I'm going to turn off my camera for a second. I'm going to apply mascara and my lashes and let it cool down, and then I'll do under my eyes, and that's pretty much it. So, BRB. Alright, we'll see if this lasts. If I can make it through to the end. I mean, I'm almost done. So I usually cut my lashes, but today I didn't, so let's see how this goes. That's not the right spot. If you feel like they're not in the right spot, move them first. They have these little wispy pieces that makes it hard to like grab on the inner corner. But I mean, every time I lay down a lash, it's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes you have to just peel it off and put it back down, or you know, if it, like when the glue's drying like this, like if it looks like it's completely dried off the edge, just add some more. I always try to grab from like the middle of the band. I feel like it's easier to put on that way. A lot of times I'll push it down like the back of the lash band, because I really only touch on like 3 points to like push it in. On clients I do it differently. So myself I just kind of like throw them on. So these are a little bit too long, but that's okay. They'll be fine. Okay, so for underneath, I'm gonna take first, I'm gonna do the M433, yeah. First I'm gonna take this one, then I'm gonna take this one, and then I'll probably add some of this dark one on the outer corner. So always go lightest to darkest on the bottom. I like it kind of drugged down personally. I don't know, I like to be able to see it more. I'm gonna go a little darker. And on my brush, I kind of like really pack it on the one side, and then I flip the brush. Like I've really packed it on this side, so then I'll flip the brush up. So the side with all the color is against my lash line. So the other side is mostly just like blending out residual color. And this side's like packing it down. And then I'm going to do like a flat shader brush. This is the M432 in that darker color. And I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line and pull it down a little bit. And I'm going to take that lightest shade again that I use in my inner corner. And I'm going to pack that right on my tear duct. And I'm going to take another bit of this lighter one too. Yeah. Put some that way. Take this little tiny brush. The color I'm adding is this top right corner one. It's lighter and brighter than the other one I used. And I'll just pop a little bit of that on top too. I like my inner corner to pop. And then we'll do bottom mascara. I always use Giga Black Extended Play. It like doesn't budge. I always use waterproof on the bottom regardless, because otherwise you end up with like black circles under your eyes. And then I'll spray again with Fix Plus. Take my beauty sponge again and bounce out anywhere that is starting to like fine lines and wrinkles or anything like that. And at this point, if you want your like contour to be more cut, you could take setting powder or a lighter powder, or like MAC Pro Emphasize. Maybe I'll do that just for fun. Like, don't mind my mineralized skin finish that's broken, but this one right here, like MAC Pro Emphasize. And you could just clean up that a little bit more if you do want a more defined contour. I always blow it on the front. You can always like, you don't have to be afraid to like come up with it. I feel like people are always like, don't do this and don't do that. Just do whatever you want to do. It'll be fine. And if it doesn't look right, add more. If you add a lighter powder on top, add a darker powder on top. I mean, you can just mess around with it. It'll work. It'll get there eventually. So that's pretty much it. And then I'll just set it with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, or I'll also use like the Skindinavia one, which Urban Decay is made by Skindinavia, so it's basically the same thing. And then before we go, I'll probably put on a lip gloss because I don't really like lipstick. And that'll be it. So, let's see. So, that's it. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you'll see my pictures. I'll put them up somewhere or whatever, but I have to do my hair now. I have to get dressed. I have to get changed. So if you like this, just tell me down below. Leave it a thumbs up, subscribe, do something, and let me know if I should make another video or what you want me to make, or yeah.